Hello everyone, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. So, hold on a second, let me check and make sure that Okay, that dealt with that. Dealt with that. Ah, yes, I still need to deal with that, but that can basically be whatever. Whenever, really. There's one other thing that I forgot to do before we get off to Moonrise. That's assuming I can find it.
Seems simple enough.
I also need to dismiss Halson for the next section, once we actually get started on Moonrise. Ah, okay. Advantage on stealth checks. Interesting. Gerald, I want you to infiltrate the outpost from the ridge. I'm certain your sword will make short work of any obstacles. Let us take the initiative in this fight, Hadley.
Something over there.
Oh.
Something over there.
An army camp, I reckon. The absolute survey. I better keep clear.
That's a lot, actually. Shadow Mastiff.
Let's get this over with.
Ready for another round? You're not gonna like this, mate.
Excellent.
Time to kill. Let's go.
I will ascend. On the move.
Finding my way.
I am fury. I am death.
Battle favors the fearless.
On the way.
No holding back.
Talk to me. Onward.
Oh. Whoops. Nicely done, Lae'zel.
Step 2. use. With haste.
Where the heck is that kid?
Here we go.
Here lies Peter Vries, scholar and hermit.
Okay, hold on a second. Dagnabbit, where's my phone? There it is. Right. Cannot for the life of me remember the name of the kid. Because... Arabella, that's what I was thinking. Okay. There you are.
Arabella! Answer me, please!
Stop moving. There we go. Oh, I know, he gets blue. He gets cyan. There we go. You get purple. Alright, that's everybody.
Hey! I know you! You're...
Oh, hi.
Twist 'em up! Isn't that Arabella? The little girl Corgan nearly killed.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. It knocks the wind right out of me.
I mean, yeah. You could hurt yourself with magic that wild.
I don't think so. I'm good. Well, kinda good. That druid idol I took? It changed me. I can do all sorts of stuff now, not just the vines. I think real hard and say some loud words and then it happens. Mostly.
Uh-huh. Well, regardless, Arabella, where are your parents?
That's who I'm looking for. Mum and Pops, I mean. When Zevlor... when he... well... there was an ambush. Mum yelled, "Run!" So we ran. I could hear him run behind me. Till I couldn't. Still can't find him. But I bet you can. You'll help me, I just know it.
Of course. I'll find your parents. You can count on me.
Thanks, mister. I knew you'd help me again. The vines won't last forever. I don't suppose I can stay with you. Just till you find Mum and Pops. I won't be any trouble, I swear it.
I'll do you one better. You can stay in my camp. Get moving.
Oh, thanks. You're the best. So you send Mum and Pops there. I'll be waiting, hero man.
All right.
You sense a swell of grief. Before the shadows took her, this woman mourned someone lost in battle. You sense a matriarch's flush of pride. She will soon be a grandmother, and the child will bear her name. Maldred.
One day I'll catch a break.
Well, hello.
Starion, I'm tired of going
With
around
pleasure.
this. If you please. Thank you. Nicely done. Thank you, Starion.
Still alive. So that's progress. Time to press ahead.
Pick another time.
Better not be cursed.
The doctor's found oblivion. Well, no time to mourn. I'll fix this without him.
That's Arabella's father. Or was Arabella's father.
Why are you treating a dead body?
Not dead. Merely medicated. To ease the pain.
I see. they're sleeping peacefully. I think your work here is done.
Yes. Yes. I knew these hands would not fail me. The patient is sure to recover. Not much left now, but you're welcome to look. Now, if you... The doctor's teachings live on. Still not feeling better? Let's see if I can help you. Now, if...
All right. Let's head back to camp. Uh-oh.
I am not a skeleton. I am neither.
Okay, so it is going. Okay, yeah. All right, cool. Well, that's annoying. All right, give me 1 second while I check this. Okay, yeah. All right, we're good.
So, what were you before you were this?
There is no before.
So you've always been a bone man?
In a sense.
Hey, you. I made it. Easy peasy. You find Mum and Pops?
Not as of yet.
Well, hurry. They gotta be somewhere, and I don't want them worrying. Then I'll teach you to conjure those vines. met a skeleton before. Are you, you know, dead?
I am not a skeleton. I am neither dead nor undead, neither alive nor unliving.
I don't get it.
Thou wilt. Thou walkest alone. On all these harsh nights, thou hast sought no company.
You sound disapproving.
Love is no domain of mine, but it is often cited as the purpose of mortal life. Wherefore turns...
Well, on the one hand, quite frankly, I have better things to be doing, and quite on the other, no one has really piqued my interest. Take your pick, really.
And thus thou art alone. Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Hey, where's Mum and Pops?
I found their corpses. I am sorry that I wasn't able to save them.
No. No. I don't believe you.
I am so sorry, Arabella.
It isn't true. It isn't. Get away from me. Go! Leave me alone!
Yikes. All right. Let's go talk to Halson.
Oakfather preserve you.
Halson, I know this is going to sound really weird and really annoying, but I need you to remain at camp for now.
Wherever you need me.
Trust me, I'll find you when I need you.
I'll be right here in camp. Take care out there.
Uh-huh. All right. All right, I have the morgue marked on my map. I'm gonna see if I can take care of that outside of off camera.
The psionic detector is sounding. Blackhead's warriors are upon us.
Oh, great.
That's curious.
Hi!
The Warg has failed to kill you. I won't make the same mistake.
Well then. I'm sure this will be thoroughly entertaining.
Let's have some fun.
Excellent.
Let's move.
Let's go. I've got it. I am fury. I am death. Make way.
You gotta be kidding me. There we go. Damn it.
On the victor's path.
Dang it, I don't have enough movement for that. Let's go slashing.
Unleash me.
Alright, that deals with one. Excellent. Extra bit of damage.
Concentrate. Got to move.
You gotta be kidding me. Got that going. Alright, their turn. Bye-bye.
I will take it. For my queen!
No.
Miss this. Spill some blood. With finesse.
Gods, it's hot in here. I am fury. I am death. It's
On the victor's path.
Alright.
Victory is assured.
Should come over here. And blast him, please. Excellent.
ready.
Blood comes easy these days.
Need to stay focused.
Alright then. Burn, please. Bye-bye.
The Quan had alerted us to the hunters.
Haraknir Bracers. Can cast Mage Hand as a bonus action. Gives you +1 to strength saving throws and telekinesis. Psionic Ward Armor. If the item detects that the wearer is a Gith, they have resistance to
so
psychic
tired.
damage.
How do people do this all day?
and a Githyanki longsword. Do what has been asked of you. Stop the interlopers. Take back what is mine, else your punishment will be severe by order of your queen.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Do. AC-20. Honestly, the adamantine is just better, from what I can see. Soulbreaker Greatsword. Why not? It's not great, but it'll do. We'll put this in wares.
Proceeding.
No one back home will ever believe this. What's inside?
Yankee Greatsword.
Dark justiciars who fell long ago in service of Shah and Ketheric Thorm.
Just what I need.
It is as we knew. My people have turned their blades against us. They will emerge from the shadows and descend from the skies, and we will grant them their only just fate. Death.
Indeed.
Moving ahead.
Ah, there's that sigil. The road to Baldur's Gate.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Oh, I bet you anything that you absolutely do. Ah, yes, I've already dealt with that, so...
That's curious.
Why does Reefwind Ale ring a bell?
It's known to be quite the tipple. Cask or two still exists, if you know the right ale keep.
Feel it. The Absolute. Its power is strong here.
Alright. Onward to Moonrise Towers.
That's far enough.
His thoughts invade your own, probing for purchase. Your parasite purrs in recognition.
Ah, one blessed like myself. What news, true soul?
Hold on a second. Okay. Okay. It appears I am having connection issues. That's wonderful. Alright, if this happens again, I will cut off the stream for a few seconds and start up a new one. Hopefully that won't be the case. Alright then. In the meantime, let's go ahead and pause that again. Little from the field. What news inside?
General Ketherick's advisor went off on a field trip. Zarel's in charge till he gets back.
You'll find Zarel in the audience chamber, true soul. She'll be wanting to hear from you.
Zarel. Fancy name. Let's put our best foot forward. Or is it best feet?
In her name.
Praise the Absolute.
Not to diminish our efforts, but it was rather simple getting here in the end, wasn't it?
The obstacles ahead of us promise to be higher still, which will make the pleasure of overcoming them all the more potent.
Winged brother, trunk by beach. They swoop and steal. We struggle and struggle.
There can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover the secret of the Absolute.
Another true soul. The disciple will want to see you. Through the main doors.
I was a farrier in Dissarin Valley.
Can't hear a damn thing in there.
And the dreams came.
My brothers had the dreams too. Same as me. They wouldn't admit it.
The Absolute calls us all to her design. One of these cultists. Your family will answer.
You're keen. Just don't get carried away. Some of those guts might be of use to us unspilled, at least for a while.
I know better than to indulge every craving.
Well, Flo didn't tell a lie. She said you'd find me, and here you are. Karlach, isn't it?
Now there's a name I'd hope never to hear again. What was Flo doing here?
Didn't think to quiz her about her business.
Karlach, who's Flo?
Florenta the Garotta. A Cambion I knew back in Avernus. She was the closest thing I had to a friend. That said, she would have choked the life out of me if I ever turned my back on her. The fact that she knows where I am, or where I might be going, doesn't exactly delight me.
Uh-huh. Is she a threat?
Maybe. Probably. I don't know. She's a half-devil. Impossible to read. I wouldn't have given her the time of day, but even I needed a laugh once in a while. What can I say? The bitch had good jokes.
Enough chatter. Your friend gave me 3 soul coins, said I could sell them if I wanted. But if I kept them for you, she'd consider it a favor owed.
Soul coins, huh? Those could come in handy.
Alright. Let's have them.
Sure. But she did have a condition. For every coin you take, you've got to hear the story of the soul trapped inside.
There you have it. Flo came all this way just to try to make me feel like shit. Clever use of her time. Memorized a bunch of sad stories on her behalf, did you?
Didn't need to. Your Flo did some devil woo-woo and stuck 'em in my head. Couldn't forget now if I wanted to. Do you want the coins or not?
Fine. Get on with it.
First coin's got the soul of a woman named Maveri. She was born to a cruel mother, and a violent father, and 3 evil brothers, all named Baldur. She never knew a day of love in all her life. When she was a girl of 15, she sold her soul to Tiamat in exchange for someone who would love her unconditionally. She got what she asked for. A fellow named Clint, destined to be her soulmate, struck by a cart and died a few moments after clapping eyes on our Maveri. Poor guy. The scud of her soul is yours now.
Thanks, I guess.
That is actually a bit of a sad story, actually. Hardly surprising, but still sad. Checking to make sure. Yeah, okay.
We're just getting started. This one has got the soul of a man named Frakes. Lived in a village near Neverwinter. Hit hard by the worst hunger in 1,000 years. Frakes called out for help. Prayed for his children to have meat to eat. Zariel answered. Made old Frakes grow flesh upon flesh after flesh. His wee ones had all the meat they could stomach.
He should have known. Better to die 1,000 deaths than let Zariel into your life.
And people wonder why getting into deals with devils is such a huge no-no. Oh, oh, don't worry. Zariel is just a victim. Zariel is this awesome character. Fuck. No. No, she isn't. We'll put his coin to good use. He'll help us rid the realms of people like Zariel.
Whatever you need to tell yourself. Last one's got the soul of a little boy named Ungir. 8 years old. He liked playing in the sun with his friends. That's all I know.
That's all?
That's all. Oh, and this slip of scratch.
Well, thanks, Flo. Hearing a bunch of desperate horror has ruined my day, which I suppose was the point.
You got 3 soul coins out of the bargain, didn't you? I'd quit whinging if I were you. I did my part. That means our business is done. Unless you've got actual gold to hand.
Indeed, I do. To my immense annoyance. Let me see your wares. While holding only one weapon in your hand and nothing in your free hand, gain a +2 bonus to melee weapon attack rolls. Interesting. +2. Enraging Heart Garb. While raging, the wearer generates 2 turns of wrath. +1 bonus to damage with melee weapons for every turn this condition is remaining. That would be super helpful for Karlach, actually. Fistbreaker Helm. High spellcasting. Gain +1 bonus to spell save DC. +1 bonus to initiative rolls. That's nice. War pick. Slicing short sword. Short bow. Halberd of Vigilance. Sentinel weapon. Make an attack roll as a reaction. Make it with advantage. Ooh, that's That's super awesome, actually. And it does an extra 1d4 force damage. There are several things in here that I want, actually. Bah. Hell Dusk. Yeah, I don't need this. Or this. Or this. Okay, okay, okay. This can go away. Battle Mage's Power. This can go away. That can go away. Whenever you take fire damage dealt by another creature, you gain 2 turns of heat. That can go away. Voice of the Circle. Psychic Amplifier Gauntlets. 4 focused Aegis. Forward Aegis is active. +2 bonus to armor class. Psionic Augmentation. What's this do? Okay, yeah, no, I can get rid of these. They're kind of pointless for me. Alright, then. Anything else I can get rid of? Not really. I actually need to sort through crap. Grimskull Hell. I should probably put that on Lae'zel. Loves the Duelist. Boots of Astral Initiative. Gain a +2 bonus to initiative rolls, and you get Astral Step. Ah, I see what these are. Okay. They're basically boosts of Misty Step, but with Astral instead. We'll add that. Why not? Sentinel Shield, Batted Armor +2. Raging Heart Garb for Karlach. What kind of rapier do you have? You have a +1 rapier, you're fine. Longbow +1.
Blackets will be done.
You've got a better weapon than that. I probably have a better weapon than that. Yep. Javelin +1. Halberd of Vigilance. Karlach, what do you have? Defender Great Axe with +2 enchantments. Increase your armor class and saving throw bonus by 1. Okay, cool, cool. Let's give you that, actually. Big Boys Chew Toy. Grow in size to become stronger. Okay. It's a quarterstaff. Interesting. Alright then.
Better hope you can handle.
Ah, dagnabbit. I screwed up.
If you have coin, then show it.
These, grab both of these. Grab all of those, grab that. Could have sworn there was another thing that I grabbed. No, that looks about it. Don't need that. Don't need that. Thank you.
Get moving, will you?
You'll find with them.
Hey, good looking.
Speed doubles. Enemies have disadvantage on opportunity.
Careful, I might.
Let's give this to you. I didn't realize that these were they had the Githyanki stuff all over them. Good to know. Okay. Scoring a critical hit on a humanoid rare can paralyze.
Can't give up now.
Tell you what, I will take that. You can have this. I think that ought to do it, actually. There we go. Alright then.
Me?
Right, no.
Never
There
a
we
dull
go.
moment.
Where do you hail
I was a farrier in Dissaring Valley.
Should mind my step.
The Dreams King.
My brothers had the dreams too. Same as me.
Oh, that's a lot of
I will not be
paladins.
slandered! General, you saw my reports. You know it's not my fault.
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
If I had been given drow warriors instead of goblin trash!
Oi! What?
You scrag!
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
Let me make sure I understand this. You're claiming that General Thorm gave you the wrong soldiers.
Yes. No!
You blame the Absolute's Chosen for your failure.
Of course it is not the General's fault.
Whose then?
The goblins. They failed me. They failed us all.
You lying little.
And what would you do to those that have failed you?
They are put to death, obviously.
True. Ultimate failure must earn ultimate punishment. Night Warden Minthara, your crime is incompetence, and your sentence is death.
No!
Make her passing slow, Disciple Zorel. Be creative. Take her below.
No! Please! Mercy! Please!
Bye-bye, princess.
Kill the goblins, too.
What? No!
You creaking old bag of shit!
Damn! Ow. That had to hurt.
I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Try again. Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, put that true soul to use. You have far more important matters to attend to. Or have you forgotten?
Of course not, my lord. Thank you. You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish.
Nod curtly.
Here in the seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is complete. They will obey any command. Report to me upstairs when you're done.
Please! You gotta help me! For old time's sake!
I will give you the benefit of the doubt. I will give you the fair chance that you weren't going to give anyone else. Fight me. Either you die, or you kill me and you're free to go.
Oh, crap. You're gonna enjoy this, ain't ya?
Yes, actually. I am going to enjoy this. Just a tiny little bit, yeah.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
Very heavy great axe.
To touch the Absolute's orb. It is disciple. Remember your place, child. The true souls stand above you, and I above them. Your role in her design is to serve those who bring it into being. I will not forget this. In her name, I heard. The General has withdrawn to his chapel above. He's not to be disturbed. Of course, disciple. As always.
Okay.
In her name, I heard as
Okay then.
ensure that the moon lanterns outside are maintained too. The curse cannot be allowed to touch the Absolute's orb.
As you say.
It is remember your place, child.
Many hearts,
The true souls stand above, and I am above them.
with many thoughts.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Your sentence is purification.
We will cleanse you. Do you yet recall your name, prisoner?
Minthara Bailey. We will take it from you soon. You were adored, Minthara.
brought up from the darkness and into the Absolute's light.
She cherished you, but it wasn't enough. You were distracted by your own desires.
Bloodlust, murder, chaos.
And most damning of all, an inability to follow orders.
I obeyed to the best of my ability!
And isn't that depressing?
You are nothing.
Minthara's mind connects with yours. Not strong as you remember it, but fractured, disintegrating.
Come to observe, true soul. She is a lesson. None can rise so high that they cannot fall again.
Tell me, what are you doing to her?
We are erasing her.
Well then. I've been instructed to handle this prisoner myself.
No, this is our duty.
Peace, sister. Let us observe the true soul's methods. Perhaps we can learn from them. Her mind is yours. Break it.
Immediately, your mind is swept into a greater vortex. A psionic storm with Minthara at its center.
Cannot hide. Submit. Embrace.
Her torturers are not dominating her. They are destroying her mental defenses and exposing her to something else. The Absolute. Navigating the storm, you reach the nexus of her mind. It is a wound, bleeding raw emotion and shattered memories. But she senses your arrival.
So it is you who will end me. Make it swift, then. Anything to silence that thing. That voice.
I have a plan. This is going to take a little thing, but you're going to need to follow. But if you want to live, you're going to need to follow this to the letter. Fake obedience, and the guards will leave without raising the alarm.
I would prefer to make these bastards bleed. But I trust that you speak from caution rather than cowardice. I will put my faith in you and pretend to be their slave.
Her mind fills with warmth, and she gently releases you.
Is it done? I did not feel her mind break.
Well, feel free to take a look at her. The true soul Minthara you knew is gone. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good.
She does look a little vacant, sister. No more anger. No more doubt. She is perfect. We ought to return to our posts, sister. There'll be plenty more prisoners to practice on.
An ill thing to let an enemy show their back and live.
Let it go. You can plot your revenge once we're free.
Prudent. Let us go, then. I will be your mute and faithful slave. For now.
Minthara is supposed to be in a cell. You have some explaining to do.
I think she serves rather well as my personal servant, don't you?
The guard is happy to let you pass. Minthara is rather less happy about your choice of words.
We must leave quickly. I cannot hold my fury for long.
I wouldn't have if not for the
When
lads.
we win.
We are each of us threads in her design. Even those we once called monsters.
Halt!
Deal with them, or I will.
We heard she'd been escorted from her cell. Not that she could leave the tower.
The General ordered that she be repurposed, not freed.
She is completely loyal to me. I'll keep her in line.
Creatures like her don't understand the concept of loyalty. Keep her on a tight leash.
I last left Moonrise as a commander in the Absolute's army, obeying the voice of a god. I thought I had found a home and a purpose. Now I leave as an exile. But you risked your life to rescue me. For that, I am grateful.
The artifact connects with her, pulling your minds together and showing her all that you have seen. The prism, your dream visitor, the protection that keeps you from obeying the Absolute and becoming a Lithid. She knows it all in a moment. Her mind reels, but is no longer clouded. She accepts the truth. She has no choice.
There is much we must discuss. Do you have a safe place to camp nearby?
I do. I do. Here. Get to this area.
Goodbye for now. I will see you soon.
never learned the words.
Yes, you did. She gives them to you fully formed. Can you hear?
As you say, it is disciple.
Remember your place, child.
Well then.
True souls stand above you, and I above them. Your role in her design is to serve those who bring it into being.
I will not forget this.
Necromites.
In her name.
By her design. Can I assist you, disciple?
The General has withdrawn to his chapel above. General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, disciples, Rao?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul. The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No, better yet, show me.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement. Tongues of psychic flame lap at the memory of the goblins dying by your hand.
I see you like to handle underlings physically. So do I.
So, anything more for me to punish, as it were?
Plenty. But I hoped someone of your talents would be more ambitious. You came here to answer the Absolute's call. Let's see what you're made of.
She parts the folds of your mind again, touching your wants and hopes, tasting them. Every emotion soaks into her mind's palette. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith.
Bring to mind your years of rigorous combat training. Show her the depths of your dedication. Just to be on the safe side. Cool, we're good. Excellent.
You feel her mind tremble with surprise. She wasn't expecting to see that, but she likes it.
Such single-minded focus. Perfect to be guided
Really?
by the Absolute's loving hand. I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted.
Good for you. Now how do I get what I want?
By serving General Thorm. I have a mission for you.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
Is it true that General Thorm is invulnerable? Sure, the display outside was impressive, but...
Indeed. The Absolute's love for him has made him more than mortal. He is unstoppable.
Very well, I live to serve. What do I need to do?
There is a relic that General Thorm requires. He sent his most trusted advisor, disciple Balthazar, to retrieve it. The relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar. But we have lost contact with him. Go there. Aid Balthazar if you can. And bring the relic home.
Is that so? And if this Balthazar happens to be dead?
Death would not silence Balthazar for long. But dead or alive, he is lost. Whatever has become of him, it is the relic that matters.
May I ask as to what exactly this relic he was sent to retrieve?
It is something that General Thorm desires, and that he has ordered us to retrieve. That is all you need to know.
She's suddenly nervous, on edge. Talking about the relic makes her anxious.
Understood. I will head out immediately.
The shadows around the mausoleum are deep and hungry. You'll need a moon lantern to survive them. Take one from Balthazar's chambers. But don't pry. The last person who snooped into his secrets lost their head. I believe he uses it as a chamber pot.
Holy.
Always room for more. That might be worth a look.
Galvanic interrogations. Conventional medicine. Musty tomes. Cool. Okay then.
Hungry for the slaughter.
Heating up.
Okay then.
No traps, please.
Best for the next caravan. Any works by Martin Kanan. Thin vellum holds ink like no other. Could harvest from an acolyte. New copy of Swift and Sudden Death for library. Current volume badly scorched.
Let's see what this does.
Note, install a drain beneath the library's conventional medicine shelf. It's wasteful to let all that blood seep through the flagstones. It will rust the spikes besides. Disregard, the smell gives me sweet dreams.
I'll take that.
Goblin troops, though crude and a bit dim, are valuable because they are adaptable and can be fitted into a number of different military roles, excelling as archery, skirmishers, and war cavalry scouts. If rigorously drilled, some can function as disciplined phalanxes armed with half-pikes, and even the ones who can't be trained to march in step can serve as prime catapult fodder. The key to recruiting a tribe of goblins is their profound respect for all their priests, who lead the tribe members in worship of all-conquering Maglubiet. Therefore, let the high priests of the 7 tribes of the southwest Sword Coast be invited to a grand council, a feast where they will be well-fed, well-flattered, and well-lubricated, with jugs of plunk laced with a mild paralytic. The priests will awaken with new guests in their crania and be led into docile devotion to a new and greater god than Maglubiet, the Absolute. And trust me, where the priests go, their warriors will follow. Advisor Balthazar. This is a log on the work of one of Balthazar's necromancers. Good freaking lord.
Very well.
Attention acolytes. Reminder, acolytes are permitted entry to my chambers for the sole purpose of collecting moon lanterns. My library is not to be tampered with. While the Absolute appreciates your eagerness to learn, my bookshelves do not. Any requests to borrow from them must be given to me in advance and are like to be refused. Should you desire information on poisons, do not think to read any tome on the subject here. They are inclined to grant more knowledge than the written word could provide. Remember, Absolute's purpose is better served by a beating heart than a poisoned mind. Though if you choose death, I will ensure that you serve her still.
Let's have a look.
Poisons and venoms, musty tomes, conventional medicine, galvanic interrogations. Okay. lantern.
Someone there? A crooked touch.
Is that blood? No. Never mind.
Engraved Githyanki disc.
Disc appears in your mind's eye. Lae'zel sees it too, and considers the vision.
Tirsu markings. Ancient. I recognize them, but I can't make sense of... No. Wait. The texts are enciphered, but I've solved the pattern. It's a story. About Orpheus.
Your head buzzes in concert with Lae'zel's, but it hardly matters. Even without the connection, you'd recognize her discomfort.
You look uneasy. Are you all right?
I am fine. The slate is not. This text is heresy. I can hardly bear to read it, let alone speak it.
So... what does it say?
Very well. I will read it to you. The Prince of the Comet, Part 3. The histories tell us that Commander Voss, Gestil Kithrak, pierced Prince Orpheus clean through with his sword of silver, that his flesh was torn and fed to the great red dragon Ephelaman. Vlaakith's faithful roar out this tale, but beneath the roars, we hear whispers carrying truth and prophecy. The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from Vlaakith's tyranny. Praise be to Mother Gith, Queen of the One Sky. Praise be to your son, Orpheus, the true heir, Prince of the Comet. This is more than a fable. It's an affront to the undying Queen Vlaakith. Gith's son died to Voss's blade. Orpheus is no more.
So you say, but what if the story is true and this prince returns?
You speak like Kithrak Voss. You accuse Vlaakith of the unthinkable. As unthinkable as the greatest living knight turning on his queen. Well, enough conjecture. I did what you asked, so let's be done with it.
Indeed.
If not over, then through. Here goes nothing.
This ancient map depicts the area surrounding Moonrise Towers in detail, depicting a profusion of local fauna, deer, rabbits, black bears, and flora, with special emphasis placed on areas for prolific foraging. A map of Baldur's Gate depicting Upper City, Lower City, and Outer City as far as Worm's Crossing, as well as Grey Harbor and the near course of the Chionthar. Arrows show the intended progress of the armies of the Absolute, with weak points in the city defenses marked with X.
more for me.
And now I'm going to cheat. Ah. Okay. Here we go. I have redirected some materials from beneath the tower. I plan to simply raise what forces I need inside the mausoleum itself, but the general prefers that no more of his family crypts be disturbed. Even so, I may have no choice. The temple will not surrender the Night Song easily, and the general's invulnerability depends on it. I am sure he will forgive a little transgression if it frees the army to move on Baldur's Gate at last.
This Night Song sounds like the source of Ketheric's immortality.
That name. Not the first thing you'd think to call an artifact of the Absolute.
If we can find it, perhaps we can use it to destroy Ketheric.
First, we have to find it. And I suspect he keeps it very, very well hidden.
The necromancer was experimenting on the tadpoles. But they were already imbued with Nethery's magic. So where did that magic come from?
Broken moon lantern catches your eye. Its glow now snuffed out. Carved into the bench's rotten surface is some kind of ritual circle. Its sigils half faded. Darkness and decay hangs in the air around it.
A ritual circle. And a complex one at that. I've seen such a construction before in the writings of the Weave Pasha Raven, though his vision was not so tainted.
I know of the Weave Pasha. You speak of Achem El Jotos, though I don't recall seeing anything like that in this works.
Well, it wasn't in his published archives, it was merely a sketch. He invoked Mistra's guidance on how to complete it. That's quite a fascinating design, though the version created here is a strange corruption of the Weave Pasha's original intent. It's been mostly drained, but even now contains a powerful dose of Shadow Weave. The discarded pixie corpses might still contain enough essence. With one of the broken lantern casements... Yes, I think I'll be able to craft one more lantern, and with a slight modification of the casting gesture, it might be able to wield the shadows instead of repelling them. Though, Mistress' eyes may be upon me. She'd forbid me dabbling with such magic. She'd want it destroyed. Wasted, arguably.
Forget what Mistra wants. Think about yourself, and what Lady Shah's power could do for you, Gale. Make the lantern. Spread her will.
Going to look. Okay. Okay, real quick. I'm going to save. I'm going to hit 5 and see what happens.
Very well. Stand back, if you please.
It doesn't take much. The sigils fade, the circle's tainted magic dissolving harmlessly into the ether.
Not bad for a wizard who slept through his Kalashite lessons, eh?
Indeed.
Did you feel that? If I wasn't surrounded on all sides by the darkness of the Shadow-cursed lands, I'd think it was Mystra herself brushing against my skin.
I felt it too, actually. A sensation not dissimilar to summoning a tendril of the weave, although much, much weaker from what I can tell.
Not weak, but subtle. Mystra knows it is a risk to make herself known here, however briefly. After all, this cursed place is not hers, but Shah's. Mystra came here with a purpose. She's left some tiny part of herself to watch over me, I think. A boon to help us reach the heart of the Absolute in one piece.
Well, given all we're up against, I'm grateful for the help.
Strange, though. That she would reward me for such a service now. She's hardly been forthcoming on that front since my banishment. Perhaps I'm overthinking things. A blessing's a blessing, and this one should come in most useful.
Indeed. Mystra's benevolence. Gale has advantage on concentration checks. I wonder if that's permanent or not.
Light on my feet. No time to rest.
The Absolute calls us all. Where is he? Looking up to make us lords.
No one stopped me yet.
Shield aura.
What's in here? Let's see. That's curious.
Our hero thought but of treasure ahead, did not consider the peace of the dead. Through the dark he went creeping, and awoke what was sleeping. A new grave they dug, which he himself fed.
Ooh, spooky.
And a warning, no less. Don't tell me you're worried about me.
Merely protecting my assets. I've grown quite fond of you, you know, in my way. I thought it only fair to warn you about the dangers ahead.
Mm-hmm. And what dangers are those?
Oh, we both know they are soon to be revealed. It would be pointless of me to try to bar you from entering. But I can set the scene, as it were. Prepare you for your role.
Alright, let's hear it. Paint me a picture.
There is a stage down in the dark upon which a great drama has suspended itself in time. Its actors dwell there still, mired in the languor of their long, tired scenes. If you, however, through the dark, go creeping and awake what is sleeping, chances are many more graves than yours alone will soon be fed.
Alright, spell it out.
Very well. There is a creature that lurks in silence and shadow. A creature who, like me, is very much of the infernal persuasion. Should it make its way out through the very doors you are about to brazenly swing open, you will have unleashed a pestilence upon this realm. In truth, it is carnage incarnate. So if you meet the devil of which I speak, kill it. Consider no other course of action.
Yeah, no, you're still only telling me half of what you really know, and I can tell.
This creature and I go back a long way. I admit it would be in my best interest as well should it remain trapped in the dark. Or misplace its head, perhaps?
What are we talking here? Lemur? Pit fiend? Orthon?
Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot.
Anything else I need to know?
You have it in you to author a thrilling finale if you heed this warning. Do not underestimate this opponent. At best, you will have the blink of an eye to strike. Strike first, strike true, defy the odds, for they are distinctly in its favor. That much I owe the bastard to concede. And don't think I've forgotten your tale, Astarion. When the beast is dead, I'll consider that payment enough to translate those scars of yours.
A fairer deal than I expected.
You wound me, Spawn. I always deal fairly. And will close this particular deal soon enough. Vanquish the beast, and all will be revealed.
First of all, I know for a fact that you don't actually deal fairly.
Makeshift Selûnite graves. They must have fallen in the fight against the Sharans all that time ago.
Dark justiciars who fell long ago in service of Shah and Ketheric, fallen druids of the Emerald Enclave. They died trying to stop Ketheric Thorm long ago.
Sigils. Attempts to restrain Lady Shah's power, perhaps. Failed attempts.
We don't know yet. Herald of Balthazar.
Me, Zirel, Minthara, whoever you are, leave. I shall carry out General Form's will alone.
There you are.
Very well.
It does not compare with the comforts of home, but your camp is almost palatial in comparison to my previous accommodation. Thank you for allowing me to come here, and for bringing me back to myself. Each memory that returns to me is more disturbing than the last. The things that I did in the name of the Absolute. The things that were done to me. They broke my mind.
I could help you fix it, if that is what you desire.
The best cure is vengeance. For both of us. While our tadpoles live, and the cult have the means to control them, we will never be safe. We must eradicate them. Starting with General Thorm. I mean Ketheric. My deference to him is a habit that will die hard, I fear.
Any suggestions on how we kill an invulnerable man?
All that live can die. I can help you plot Ketheric's demise, but I need something from you first. Swear that you will keep me close. Until the Absolute is dead, at least.
Alright, I'll ask this question. Why are you so keen to join with me?
If I leave your side, the prism will no longer protect me, and I will cease to be Minthara. The Absolute will make me its puppet again. I would rather die.
Ah. Very well. You may join me.
Thank you. I knew you were different to other true souls when we met, but I could see nothing clearly. Now, thanks to the prism, the Absolute does not cloud my thoughts at all. I see that together, we can have our vengeance on those who infected us. Rest well, and keep your wits about you. Tomorrow, we go to war with the cult of the Absolute.
Tell me what you know about Ketheric's power.
General Thorm would have the world believe that his invulnerability is a gift from the Absolute. That is a lie, intended to impress those who flock to the cult's cause, and to strike fear in the minds of those who stand against the Absolute. I believe Thorm draws his power not from a divine source, but an arcane one. I suspect it is the very relic that Balthazar has been sent to retrieve. We must find the necromancer and claim what he seeks. Or destroy it. Now, rest. We will need our strength for what lies ahead.
Very well. I will be watching you. Don't cause any trouble.
I intend to cause plenty, but only for our enemies. At your command.
Alright, let's see what we've got here. A paladin. Alright, let's see what you've got. Oh, you literally have nothing on you. Oh boy, I have to arm you. +1 bonus to stealth checks. You cast a spell that requires concentration, gain momentum. Okay, so you do have some things. Not a whole lot, but you do have some things. Alright, let's get you leveled up and see what we got. Divine Smite, critical reaction. Weapon damage, reaction, weapon damage, critical. Okay, Fighting style. Let's get you into great weapon fighting. Or do I want to give you dueling? Let's go great weapon fighting, because why not? Let's give you the alert feat. Because that is always helpful. Spells, Drow Magic, Fairy Fire, Prepare Spells, Wrathful Smite, Searing Smite, Thunderous Smite. Cool, we'll keep that in mind. Mobile, because you are going to need it, I promise you. Lay on Hands, Feet. Let's increase your strength first and foremost. Extra attack. Level 2 spells. Use a weapon with arcane force. The weapon condemns magical. Cool. And you get the darkness spell. Cool. Alright, next up, I think we're going to give you durable. I believe it's durable. Constitution by 1, regain full hit points. Yep, durable. Aura of Protection. Nearby allies gain a plus something bonus to saving throws. I'm not going to give you Charger. What I am, however, going to give you is Sentinel. Relentless Avenger. Hit an enemy with an opportunity attack. Yeah, with vengeance. You're a Selûnite. When did you become a Selûnite? That's an interesting thought process. Tough, skilled, shield master, sharpshooter, savage attacker. Alright, what do we got? We're still at level 2 spells. Cool. Let's go ahead and start improving your charisma so that your spells do better. Level 3 spells are in. Finally. Great Weapon Master. Aura of Courage. You and nearby allies can't be frightened. Aura disappears if you fall unconscious. Excellent. To once again increase that. Excellent. You are now level 10.
What to do?
Alright, do I have a great weapon that she can have? I do. I have an axe.
There can be no respite.
Okay, there's your axe for you. Give you that for now. Ooh, this needs to go over to Will. can have that. And these. Flawed Helldusk, Dark Justice here. Don't have any actual armor that I can give you right now, unfortunately. I need to get you some better armor. That said, you can have this helmet. It'll give you the ability to basically get out of critical hits, and it'll give you Hunter's Mark. That'll be helpful. Key, Memory Shard, Orthon Explosive. Actually, we'll give you this because it's got a slightly better idea. Helldusk, Graceful Cloth. I need to get you some armor. Get you some armor. And then we need to get you... Alright, here's what we're gonna do.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Oakfather preserve you. Then you'll have me. Lead on.
Alright, that ought to do that. Let's head to Last Light in real quick.
You better, or I'm a dead man walking.
Aren't we all?
I should speak up.
Out there.
Good man.
See if there's anything you need. We don't know when the next blow might land.
Alright. +1 Great Axe. Yankee Great Sword. Armors. +1 Plate. That's helpful. Poisoner's Robe. Full Dexterity mod to your armor class.
What now?
15. What is your dex mod? Shade Clinger Armor. Advantage on saving throws, +1 to stealth. Shield, Tarnished Charm. I think I've pretty much got. Alright.
Take care now.
Paladin, Dexterity. Okay, you get to add an extra. What is it? Yeah, you get to add another +1 to your. Okay, that's not bad.
See if there's anything you need. We don't know when the next blow might land.
Fresh orders?
$12, 15, 16. That's not bad. Or I could give you plate armor, that would be good. One less piercing damage, disadvantage on stealth checks. Let's get you this. Ooh, hang on. Here's Defender Great Axe. Nah, let's keep her what she's got. Skin armor. All right then.
Take care now.
I hope this is important. For your sake.
I mean, do you not want some better armor? Yeah, I thought so. Much better. Alright then.
The pride of the gate.
Circles when surrounded by two or more foes. I need to get you better stuff too. Oh well. Fortunately, I don't really have a whole lot.
I am ready, whatever may come.
Tell you what, you can have this. And this. And that ought to do it. Ooh, I should probably put...
Looking ahead.
God's blood, this is heavy.
For a good cause.
There we go.
Aren't we all? Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not. Good.
Alright. The Grand Mausoleum.
Have to keep going. Here goes nothing.
Not wanted. Not needed. Leave.
Here lies Melodia Thorm, beloved wife and mother. Amiel Telere Manon here. Catherick Thorm's forebears. He defiled their remains to make this effigy. But to what end?
That's the symbol of Merkel.
Something over there.
Scroll of Cloud Kill. Very helpful. General Thorm's orders were clear. In order to find what lies beyond this mausoleum, one must walk in his own footsteps, deed by deed, from splendor to tragedy to infamy, as he put it. B.
Something good here. I hope.
Trust no one. Hardly a challenge.
Astarion, if you would be so kind. Very nice. Casting a spell while in melee. I know exactly who can have that. Minthara. Othic Eye. Warg Fang. Potion of Gaseous Form.
By my oath.
All's well that ends. Well, not as bad as it could have. At the ready. Bones everywhere. Someone's been engaging in dark rituals here.
Lots of them, based on the number.
What's hiding here? Let's see what this does.
Catherick Thorm's forebears. He defiled their remains so he could pay homage to Merkel.
Good lord. A hand-drawn map shows the Gauntlet of Shar. Its labyrinthian tangle of chambers and passageways stretch across multiple levels. with a vast statue of Shar dominating the central hall. Here and there are asides written in jagged, spidery hand. Balthazar's exploratory notes. Intact wing, proving grounds. Ruined wing. Something present there, strange sounds reported. Rats. Why so many damnable rats?
Looks like there's a temple under this place. And something deadly sealed inside it.
I think we know exactly what's sealed in there.
An open tomb. Be wary.
I'm
This
sure of
place
it.
is trapped.
Lady Shah's presence is near.
Sosun Elg Olo.
It's on traps. What a lucky day.
So much for a
This is
warm
not so
weather.
final resting place. Ketherick Thorm has a problem with letting things die.
Okay then.
I've got a long road ahead. Best be on my way.
What a day. Let's go. Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Yep. All right.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
All right. What now? Never wanted the easy path. carefully. There's a trap.
Watch your back.
All right.
How about this?
Trap. Be cautious.
Keep your distance, darling.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Still breathing, despite everything. Cursed to put my hands on everything. Ketheric Thorn, bound by grief for his daughter. That bright tower, it's Moonrise. Or it used to be. Ketheric Thorn leading Shah's forces. Quite the about face for a warrior of Selûne. How much further can I go?
Disc must be the way forward.
Where will it bring us, though? What's in here?
Holy crap. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here. Because I know what happens. Actually, hold on. We're gonna have a long rest here, actually. See if I can cut down on any and all.
I have something to ask.
Good evening. I'm here on behalf of Gale of Waterdeep. He wishes to extend you an invitation for a private conversation in a more suitable locale.
Oh boy, here we go. Very well, show me the way.
Gladly. Simply follow yonder path, and soon you will find him.
One second, everybody. Okay.
Good evening. I'm here on behalf of Gale of Waterdeep. He wishes gladly. Simply follow yonder path, and soon you will find him.
It doesn't seem long ago that Minthari would have sought to kill us, and now we've welcomed her along. We're nothing if not magnanimous.
Where the heck is Gale? Alright. Ah. Mm-hmm. Alright, let's see here. We've got a good berry, some wine, some more wine. Lots of booze, really. And a thing of... Wow, we got really drunk last night. Oh,
I love this time of night. There's an almost reverent silence that accompanies the peak of darkness, when you'd almost believe the dawn will never break. The cradle, that most beautiful of fantasies.
Okay, yeah, no. Nabbit. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna call it there. And I'm gonna go ahead and take care of this room, and then I'll probably do the morgue under off camera, assuming I don't come across anything particularly story focused. And with all of that said, I hope you all had a wonderful evening, and I will see you all next time. So long!